Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a couple, Mark and Julia, who were dedicated to providing the best education for their son, Alex. For years, they had saved diligently, putting aside money from their modest income to secure Alex's future. They dreamed of sending him to a prestigious university, where he could pursue his passions and achieve great things. However, one fateful day, Julia's heart began to wander. She met someone new, a man who seemed to promise excitement and adventure. Overwhelmed by the thrill of this new relationship, she made a reckless decision. She drained their savings, spending every last penny on her lover and their whirlwind escapades. When Mark discovered what Julia had done, it felt like the ground had fallen out from beneath him. He was heartbroken, not only for their lost security but for Alex, who had been counting on his parents to support his dreams. When Julia finally left with her lover, the house felt empty. Alex, a sensitive boy, cried for days. He couldn't understand why his mother would abandon him for someone else and why she would take away his chances for a brighter future. Days turned into weeks, and Julia soon found herself lost in her decisions. The thrill of her new life faded, replaced by feelings of regret and loneliness. As she witnessed Alex's pain from afar, her heart ached. She began to realize that the excitement she had chased after was hollow compared to the love of her family. One evening, sitting in her small apartment with her lover, Julia finally decided that it was time to go back. She packed her things, feeling a blend of fear and hope. Would Mark and Alex forgive her? Would they even want her back after everything she had done? With a heavy heart, she returned to her family's home. When she saw Alex's tear-stained face, it broke her all over again. "I'm so sorry," she whispered, kneeling down to his level. "I made a terrible mistake." Alex looked at her, his eyes wide with a mix of anger and confusion. "Why did you leave us, Mom?" "We needed you," he replied, his voice cracking. Mark stood quietly in the doorway, a storm of emotions swirling within him. Julia approached him, desperation in her eyes. "I know I've hurt you both, but I want to make it right. I want to be a better mother and a better person." After what felt like an eternity of silence, Mark nodded slowly. "It won't be easy, Julia, but if you truly want to change, we can try to heal together." And with that, Julia took her first step towards redemption, knowing that it would take time, effort, and love to mend the wounds she had caused. She was determined to prove that family, the love for her son and the bond with Mark, was worth more than all the excitement she had chased away from home.